moving on. We're going to be checking out Cryptids, Aliens, and Deep Fried Beer. And again, Deep Fried Beer, real thing. Not sure if it's good. Kind of terrified to try it. The Awakening of Bill Morgan, the Norfolk Wizard game, part of the Hunter of the Parenting universe from Bruva Alpha Busa. We've got pretty far into this, and we might very well finish this today. Maybe. Honestly, I had to stop myself intentionally last time because we watched the first hour and a half in a couple videos, and it was freaking amazing. I love what they're doing in this actual play because it is so atmospheric that I can't wait for more. And it's awesome.
Darkness is your only companion.
Batman?
Outside of the sounds of the woods and the glow of the string.
Ooh.
It snakes about neighboring locations without a care. First trees, then it runs along the ground.
Here's the
before
weaver
crawling
spider.
back up and forward again. The path is quite treacherous. Takes a little while too. But eventually, you see where it leads you. Deeper than you might have wanted to be, at a location of which you have long lost track of. A yellow sign hidden among the underbrush.
Joint Station Ashley?
Joint Station 6, Ashley. Beyond the sign, there is a clearing in the swamp.
Can we just take a second to acknowledge that Speaker D as the DM/narrator right now? Just the gravitas he gives to the narration is so freaking good. As you can probably assume, I talk reasonably fast. And I honestly don't think I do because I've heard people who go way faster than me. But just the ability to intentionally slow down your words, to speak at a level that doesn't quite feel up to the normal pace, but to maintain the narrative tension of what you're saying, is a very hard skill because it doesn't feel right. And the fact that he's doing it so damn well, because these are actual plays where they're role-playing the entire thing. They're acting as characters first and then players second. And they're doing all this and then having it edited, because they talked about this in the channel update. All of that's insane. So all the music choices are added in by, admittedly, incredibly talented editors later. But Speaker D is literally just showcasing the Matt Mercer eat your heart out effect right now. And I stand by everything I just said. Unironically, if they just pimped out Speaker D as a purchasable DM for games at a couple $1,000s an hour, I think there are people who would pay that. And if you get an entire group into it of maybe 8 people he can DM, it'd be absurd and no one would really get a choice. So maybe 4 people with $250 each. And if it's more than one session, it might be worth it. Or if it was multiple hours, because dear God, this is DM at an S tier level where the scale went up to A. Ooh, also, 17 Charlie, we're preparing guns. Thank you. And you too, Chloe. Thank you.
3-tiered concrete building. It looks almost white. Stark contrast with how dirty this swamp can be. It has windows, doors, a series of black cars, a large black van. Inside, red lights shine.
Oh, that's not ominous.
Suggesting a chaos that you might not have reckoned on before.
You found the truth.
What?
Will you grasp it?
Oh, there's an audio effect on his mic.
I want to know more. I need to know more. Whatever's in there is not supposed to be here, I think. I don't think I'm supposed to be here either.
Oh, I don't think anyone is.
I think we're well and past that point, everybody.
There is a form emerging from the trees.
Is it another alien?
Something inside the darkness.
Oh shit, it's actually the alien again.
It is bright
Oh no.
It is where the thread has led you.
Oh, it's the glowing alien.
Glowing with a sort of unnatural silver. A large, 9 foot tall humanoid feature.
Oh, it's tall too.
Thing moves out from the swamp.
What is it?
And it stares right at you.
Is that hair?
Its limbs, its hands, its feet, all of them enormous beyond human mean.
What?
And its facial features.
Missing?
It reminds you almost of a Sasquatch made of string.
So this is the Sasquatch. Oh, it's probably whatever the opening image for the thumbnail was. Also, goddamn, Chloe, you're pushing this as far. We might actually make the end of the challenge because of you. Which also means I'm going to face a punishment stream because you're pushing the challenge to succeed. Oh. Ooh, I'm on that part too.
What the hell are you?
Choose the truth. Choose the truth. The truth.
Oh, that's the one speaking.
I want to know. I want to know more.
What?
What is the truth?
What is this thing?
What do I choose? You're like a Bigfooter.
A hand smashes down onto your shoulder.
You won't need to worry about the truth, Mr. Morgan.
You got this guy
An
again.
injection into your neck. Something steals into your body. Turn around and you see the black shades of the man from before.
You won't remember much of this at all.
Are they talking about what came before or what came after and he woke up later? I honestly don't know, and it's kind of terrifying to find out either way. Also, Serpentine A, thank you very much.
And you fall.
Cousin A from the Addams Family, Nicholas? Yeah. Whoa. Snow?
And so what else do you remember, Mr. Morgan?
That's the last thing I remember. That research site. That man in the suit. Knocking me out with some kind of sedative.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I hate to say, but a lot of the things that you remember may not have happened the way you thought.
And here's the best part. Depending on how they want to play it, they could very much say, oh yeah, this is not entirely what oh dear God. Charm, thank you very much. Gotta do your part as well. We just hit 20 out of 30 on the challenge. Oh shit. That means I'm actually going to have to do a punishment. I'm assuming I'm going to fail it, so yeah. Damn. Chloe, Charm, 17th Jedi, Serpentine A, thank you guys. But also, I'm aware of what I'm walking into on this one. But back to this one. Her saying it may not have gone down like you thought means that either she's gaslighting him to think what he believes is not what happened, or Speaker D could be setting up a situation where this is literally true, and the way he remembers it might not be accurate because something weirder could have happened that they could reveal later. This is one of the things where you introduce any type of dissonance. It could either be nothing, and the player knows the truth, but the character doesn't, or the DM knows the truth and the player doesn't. So what we could have seen could also be fake as well. And I love both options.
You see, while you were out on your cryptid hunt in the woods, Mr. Glenn Willings, he happened upon a live wire and was electrocuted. In the ensuing chaos, things might have seemed very confusing. Hallucinations in that kind of high stress environment, they aren't uncommon.
The best part is, though, while she's definitely giving the safe, definitely not reality deviant option, I'm wondering what he saw might still be right or still be wrong. I don't know. I'm going with he's probably the right one, and she's giving the option that if the safe, believe this, and not the reality deviance option. Unless something else is going on.
You need to realize, though, that the things you were seeing with, the danger you were in, none of that exists.
Like the bear?
And I'd like you to come back to reality with me.
Oh no, It's just as real as it gets.
Also, holy shit, my chat is going crazy right now. Pola, Cynthia rescues, or Raccoos. God damn, thank you. And Marcos, and oh wow, there's a lot of people who are pushing for getting this challenge done. Oh god, and Cynthia mentioned, or yeah, the punishment is watching Ithaca. You cried so much. What am I getting into? And Siren mentioned the punishment to be singing a cover of her choice. I can't do that on a stream, unfortunately, because it would get copyright claimed, and considering it's a stream, it would be a strike rather than a claim. So can't do that one.
And there was no live wire. What do you mean live wire in the swamp? There's no live wires there. He wasn't electrocuted.
Yeah, there are, though, and it's as dumb as you think.
By some sort of errant pole or construct. No, he was atomized. He was
Sir, I know that this might be hard for you to grasp.
No, you don't sir me. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you think you're keeping me. But I know what I
Wherever
saw.
they want.
Okay, I'm prescribing you a certain medicine. It's called Nuvinicil. Have you ever heard
You're
of
not gonna make
Is that a real
forget
drug?
what I saw there. What you want me to forget? He's dead. I know he's dead. It doesn't matter. He's gone. But I know what I saw. I know that sight that I saw.
I wish you had chosen not to be difficult.
Oh. Fuck. Also, shit, the chat has gone Pola and Claps for Cherry. Wow, Claps for Cherry is your name? That's kind of awesome. And Chloe, what do you expect from you guys? Yeah, I realize what I'm walking into in hindsight. I love how she's now showing the hand as she knows she's also lying, because I wish she weren't difficult. Because, of course, Democratic Union, these are the bad guys, at least in context here.
She raises her hand to your ear.
He's resisting. Pump in the gas.
Gas?
And Bill will, in response to this, try to pull away at the chain linking him to the bed here and try and break it with just brute strength.
You go ahead and roll me.
Wait, what just happened in the chat? And Chloe has knocked it over, so we've reached the goal. And now I have to treat Epic the Musical as a punishment stream for a Do Not Cry challenge. Oh, that is going to kick my ass. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, for everyone in the chat right now, I just need to ask, come up with an appropriate punishment for when I fail. All you damn Winians. Oh, I'm going to be dead for this one.
Strength. Strength athletics.
And I have destructive strength as well for
Oh.
my skills.
Even better.
Ooh.
Oh, not so good. Not so good.
What do you do, fail?
You raise your strength, but it's like the man in the video says, you can't break these cuffs. They're stronger than brute strength. They're meant for this kind of thing. And as you see the lady turn, you know, we were going to help you, Mr. Morgan, and now we can't. And I'm sorry. She puts on a mask as this
Dropping in
mist
the gas,
begins being channeled into the room.
He's gonna hold his breath. Is the bed moving at all, or is it stationary?
Oh, it's stationary, but as you hold your breath, you see something that she doesn't.
What?
You blink once, you blink twice as this gas begins filtering in, and you realize that string squatch is standing right behind her. He raises his hand.
The fuck?
You've chosen the truth. Now, seek it and bring it to the light. Bill Morgan.
And as you blink, you realize something. You realize something insane.
Did he just awaken?
That those
The
strings
Avatar.
you were following, that thing you were looking at, it's not just
Because he's a conspiracy theorist, he has the wire board made into a person.
there. It's everywhere. everywhere. On the smoke, on the walls, on the woman, on the cuff, on you. You're surrounded by string. And all you need to do is find which ones to pull.
What?
The true nature of reality filters into your mind. And I have only one question for you. As you awaken from this long, eternal sleep,
Because he's not a sleeper anymore.
how will you break out of this cell?
Oh my god, he's gone full JoJo. Am I the only one thinking that? Like, if the string one is his avatar, and he literally pulls on string. Sorry, he's gone full Jolene. My apologies.
And he'll reach up his hands. And
What?
he'll touch the strings flowing in the air around, plucking them like some kind of divine instrument. The harmonies of this grand tapestry unfurled before him. He will reach up his hands, fingers touching any number of threads, and he will say, I surrender
What?
to nobody.
Oh!
And he will grab them in his fingers and pull them down.
You are pulling it all down. Is there any particular form that the dissolution takes?
String?
As he grabs and pulls these strings, you see as the room around him, this padded room, these walls that were once there, solid and imposing, begin fading away as if they were particles disappearing back into the ether. This fire of entropy-made form finally being unleashed, the chaos of the system.
That is a very specific phrase to use. Entropy made... Oh my.
Roiling forth as what once was a room gives way to nothing. The walls around him coming down, the woman in front of him unraveling, exploding apart into more and more fibers that just weave their way back and snaking back in as if it was a tapestry itself, repairing these errant, now severed cords. As the walls around fade, the gas recedes and peters out into nothing, and the facility at large opened up to him, no longer isolated in this featureless room.
I hate to think what Speaker D is going to make him roll to do all of this.
The door is open to you. Will you go through?
He will walk through, as what remains of a frame that was there also begins unraveling as he brushes his hand
Dear
upon
God.
it, leaving it for the last time.
You leave the padded room,
And the
and in its
dissolving
place
woman.
is stark white.
I'm pretty sure I've seen what he just did in the beginning of a specific anime. May or may not involve a lady walking through a facility and cutting down people. Actually, there's quite a few animes now I think about. Because, oh dear God, he literally just decided to, nope, an entire person out of being. And the room around them and the door and everything else. And okay, sure.
This doesn't look like any hospital you've ever seen. There's no windows. You don't quite know where you're at.
How's that different from every hospital?
But you do know one thing. As you walk out and you leave an area that was once labeled holding cell, red klaxons blare out, lights of crisis air, and a voice over the intercom proudly and calmly mentions,
all Site Ashley staff are recommended for immediate evacuation or anticipation of a level 3 threat.
Oh, they're just flat out saying, get out. How big of a threat do they think he is? He's a mage who just awakened. Yeah, never mind. That's a good point. Hobbit, Awakening is a tutorial of game where you have all the best shit for 10 minutes and then get it taken away when you reach level 1, then earn it back. Oh, that is awesome. So essentially, he's playing as a max level character to get a taste of it right now. Oh, that's why they're evacuating, because they know this is the most dangerous they're ever going to get to him in a long time.
I repeat, all on-site staff
And he might be worm
requested
because of the entropy
to
phrase.
evacuate or prepare for a level 3 reality threat.
Only level 3.
In hallways far away from you, glimmering this through the network of strings in your mind, you can tell that doors are opening and closing, that men are shuttling things out of cupboards into furnaces, or more likely, rushing for exits. You know
dissolve
that there
exits.
are men aplenty, men like the agent, men like the therapist, men like Mr. Black, all around you.
Who are not going to be around
But
much
not
longer,
to your
probably.
right. If you sought to leave this place, you might want to venture there.
Bill
So he's giving the option to either go on a rip-roaring rampage of violence, or to find out what happens if he doesn't do that. So we have a reality bender with a grudge getting the choice of, all right, who do you want to fuck over or not fuck over?
will begin walking to his right
Oh,
and looking towards any visible loudspeaker. Is there a
the right was to no one.
string going from that loudspeaker towards him?
Yes, there's strings from all things connecting to you. You need only reach out and ensure the connection persists.
Bill will reach out towards the string going towards the loudspeaker and weave it through his fingers and pull it to him, intending to bring the voice that had just said that to him.
What?
Inside of your
Reality
hands
bender,
now
yeah.
is a sparking part of a
It was pre-recorded,
computerized
okay.
console, audio dials, different volumetric cursors. They
So in other words, it's reality bending, but not conceptual, but actual practical. So it wasn't the person who recorded the audio, it's the recording itself. So he ripped out the part doing it.
They surround this thing, which now sparks as if freshly hewn from its original standpoint.
Insert random Intel 13th or 14th gen joke here.
Wires limp and dead beneath your grip. The alarm continues, but not the voice.
I guess that's
One problem down, and he'll throw it back behind him as it just kind of disappears and unravels.
Of course.
And he will continue walking to the right, presumably to a door leading out of this corridor.
Oh, yes. You find your door there, and you open it up to a parade of fire.
What?
that's not supposed to be here.
He'll close the doors. He'll focus for a moment, and he'll grab some strings that were fluttering through the crack and open the door yet again, pulling those strings taut in opposite directions.
What?
You pull the strings, the door closes and reopens. There's a sliding sensation at the pit of your stomach as, in place of a fire, you see a cafeteria.
What?
Empty of all life, save for, the smell of quite tempting chili. You pull it again.
Speaker D, you monster. Tempting chili? I was going to make a joke, but now that I'm thinking about chili, I'm actually kind of craving it, so oh, shit.
No, that's not your real destination. And in place, you have a heliport as men in black garb, looking almost like unmarked SWAT officers, pour out and in to the building from a helicopter. Go!
Can you just take the helicopter?
You realize that's not quite the exit you're looking for, and you pull.
I don't know,
the
that sounds like a
third
good one.
before winding up in a sterile corridor labeled Top Secret Holding.
Oh, yeah, he probably likes this.
Out of the frying pan.
And Bill will walk through this new iteration of the hallway. And he will close the door behind him and just tap on it and say,
You don't need to open again. This is fine.
All at once, the gears in the door disintegrate. They gum up, and this door is quite useless.
Dear God, just the casual reality bending, and then Speaker D playing off it. This is so cool!
But as you begin moving forward, there's a glass pane on the left side of this hallway
Yeah?
that reveals a curious occupant.
Oh, it's the alien.
What does Bill see, looking through this glass pane?
You see two beady eyes, pale, liquidous flesh. You see the alien, and it looks at you.
You killed.
He killed the friend. But what was he doing? And why? I don't know nearly enough about World of Darkness to know what the hell is going on
My
here.
friend.
It raises its hands slowly, not pointed, an open palm in the air. Then it looks at its hand as two fingers rise in the air before pressing it against the glass. The peace symbol.
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill my friend? Why you don't come in peace?
The alien gestures out at the room behind you, the top secret corridor. It gestures at the clean, sterile efficiency of the hallway, the military equipment so obviously used in its construction, the seeing eye in the dull camera in the corner, and seems to believe it's communicating some point about the facility before its head raises up to look you in the eyes again.
I don't get it. Makes sense, damn it. Aren't you supposed to speak? Or don't you have telepathy?
He's in correspondence right now and is basically getting, yes, amount of all the power. Him saying, don't you have telepathy, might just give it telepathy, unless it's powerful enough to resist it. I don't know. I don't know nearly enough about the setting. It's driving me crazy. What is going on? People in the chat are talking about things, but I don't get it either.
You're telling me all those videos lied? You're telling me X-Files lied?
I mean,
The alien
yeah.
puts a hand to its eye and then points a finger forward, past you. It glows, this time a yellow color.
E.T.
An energy seems to be gathering on the tip.
Oh,
of the
E.T.
finger.
doesn't phone home. E.T. blast you.
Before, there's a sense that something's changed here. And a door behind you unlocks.
Oh.
And Bill will turn around to the door that is there. Is there any sign out by it, or is it very much the same as it was in here, just nondescript?
It says number 3.
Whatever I'm supposed to see is in that room, right? That's what you're telling me.
The alien just looks at you.
Okay, well,
What's going on, though?
if there's something in there, or I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna turn me into shapes,
Probably.
we're gonna have a problem.
Will you turn your back on the alien?
Bill will
Why would you say that, Speaker D? Why would you say that? Oh my God. That is one of those things where it's like, hey, so the alien, they killed your friend that is in containment, but not so contained that he can't act on the outside world. Do you want to turn your back on it? Oh my God. That is like the most stressful thing I've heard so far.
turn around. Well, he'll sidle up to the door, still like half keeping an eye on the alien, and open that door, slipping inside without taking his eyes off of it.
The door opens. And inside is something you weren't quite expecting.
Birthday cake?
A hand. but not a human hand.
What?
A face, but not a human face.
What?
Not an alien face either.
What?
Inside
A bear?
that room is a chimpanzee in a surgical gown, playing with a pair of keys.
Dr. Monkey? Okay, that's not what I was expecting here.
Turns and it looks at you as you enter.
Oh, and Bill will point his finger out. Monkey! There was a monkey. There's a monkey here.
Why?
Crawling on the ground before quickly jumping onto your shoulder.
You're not supposed to be here either, are you?
And he lifts his hand, showing you the pair of keys. They're Delman's keys for his RV.
Why does he have those keys?
Where did you get these?
And he points at the alien, which is just staring at you.
The alien
from
gave
behind
him
the
car
glass.
keys?
Are you Delmond? Did they turn you into a monkey?
He looks at
Did
you,
they?
and then just kind of climbs off and begins walking into the hallway.
Did they turn him into a monkey? Is there a random... Why is he in surgical scrub? Why just... What, I have so many questions right here because this guy's still a conspiracy theorist, so his conclusions do not have to make sense, which might also be the point. But what is going on?
Monkey. The fuck is going on?
I'm with you on that one. What is going on?
I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
As you freak out, you realize
Also, he was pointing to the alien when it came to the keys. Why does he have the keys? The alien. So the alien gave him the keys, but the alien's a containment. Why would the alien give him the keys? Why did... I don't know. I have so many questions right now.
can't see those strings anymore. That moment of godlike power, it seems like it's slipped away from
So
your
he reached
grip.
level 1.
And rather than what you were before, now you feel more like a man in a room with a monkey and an alien is also watching you.
Yeah.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Then he'll look around frantically back to the alien if there's any strings going to that alien or its room or whatever.
Oh, no strings, none that you can see, not with your normal eyes.
Normalize.
The alien is just looking. The monkey reaches out and grabs a whiteboard and a marker.
What?
On it, you could tell it had been scribbling something, but just kind of wipes it away before it begins drawing. And then it shows you the drawing. There is a flying saucer, a car, and a passing resemblance of you and it walking to the car together.
Is he saying to go on a road trip with a monkey and an alien? I'll be honest, this sounds like a 70s sitcom pitch, and I'm surprised if this doesn't already exist. I'm just not aware of it.
Ed just starts crawling out to the door that was at the end of the hallway, pointing towards it, as if to signal you forward.
Oh, okay.
If you have an idea
Go
what's
this
going on,
way,
I
fine.
don't.
What about that? What about that one? The little gray guy.
What about the alien? It's not there.
Okay.
You might want to run.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's.
I just want to say right now, this laughter, I don't think this is Speaker D putting on an act. This is him just being a troll. He knows, oh yeah, remember that alien that atomized your friend who gave you the job to go talk to the monkey before your power ran out and, it's being contained, but apparently not contained enough. Have fun. Oh, dear God. What the hell is going on? And he's just laughing because he knows something no one else does. And he's just... when the DM knows something and they're not even hiding the fact that they know something.
Let's go. We're gonna go take the car and we're gonna go into the tractor beam. Okay, the alien's gone. I might be dead. This could be hell, but there's a monkey here, so it can't be that bad.
Accurate.
He'll go. He'll start walking.
I think I have the best line now. Bill Morgan. This might be hell, but there's a monkey here, so it can't be that bad. And Dante's in the chat going, world's least unhinged mage chronicle. Least unhinged. I'm not going to ask. That seems like a level of madness I am not prepared for.
And he'll start walking a little bit faster, and he'll start sprinting up to the monkey towards the end of the hall.
You pass by windows that contain freak after freak. One had a giant weird worm. One had a panther with octopus limbs. You're kind of not really looking at it. You're kind of more focused on the monkey and the alien in the drawing. And when you finally get to the end of the hallway, the door opens to reveal a enormous hole.
What?
As if the building had been shorn out from the outside. As if the building was just missing outside of this
Like someone had pulled apart the pieces of it even.
hole.
The entire building, save for this little section, is gone.
Oh, no. It's more that you can see the building and it continues. But whatever was in this hallway is not.
Doesn't.
There is no more hallway. And you can see the hallway actually continues because the door is on like about, 20 feet away from you on the same level. It's like there should be a hallway here, but there is no longer.
Well,
and
not going that
instead
way.
you are outside.
Oh. Okay. Did I do that?
I think so, but also maybe he didn't.
No. Gotta keep moving. Gotta follow the monkey. You.
He's have the monkey
Where do we
moving
go?
across the screen.
He climbs down very carefully. He winds up on the swampy ground.
What the
And he
hell?
points at this outcropping in the swamp. You're in the back of the facility that you saw from the front. It seems like you've never left. And this wasn't all a day ago. This might have been a matter of a few hours ago that all of this happened.
So they were screwing with his mind to start with.
It was all real.
And not long after that, you hear above the din of the rooftop, the helicopter blades whirling, the sound of men. Storm the perimeter, get it, secure the base.
Because when he was dropping around, they were actually there still.
Further up ahead of you or behind you. None of that seems to matter. Because overhead, the sky is starless.
What?
There is no moon or cloud. But then a slit
That doesn't
in the
seem
sky
good.
opens
Whoa.
up. A circle of light
That doesn't seem good.
falls from the sky.
Is it a death laser?
And floating to the ground from
What?
on high
What?
is Delman's RV.
Alien tractor beams delivering RVs to hidden facilities. Sure. Let's go with this.
It or landing without a sound. Then the beam
Okay.
dissipates.
Nice ride.
And above your head, you notice as stars return to the sky, one by one by one,
Are the stars real?
as the enormous breadth of a city-sized saucer moves from overhead and disappears into the stars.
Aliens. Gank your friend. Bring you your ride. They're great valets, minus the payment in lives. Sure, why not?
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
That is fucking cool.
kind of is. It all makes sense now. We're
I
insane.
think I know where we need to go.
Nevada?
The monkey looks up at you expectantly.
I think it's time we leave.
Yes.
The monkey
Not here.
joyfully crawls around the back of the car. It gets into the passenger seat,
Puts its seatbelt on. It sits expectantly, excited, ready to leave this place behind.
And Bill will start walking towards this vehicle too.
What the hell?
And he'll pause a moment because he'll remember in this moment of lucidity, in validation,
He has a moment of lucidity. I'm sorry, this implies anything he's done has been a lucid decision. I would heavily disagree with this. Everything right now feels like he's on a trip. And the fact that he's on an RV and probably a literal trip soon is not helping that.
why they came there in the first place.
Find out if aliens are
And
real.
he'll remember that he doesn't have his camera. And he'll search his person, which also I feel like is worth asking. I should have asked this before. Is Billy in his regular clothes or is he in a surgical smock?
You were not in a surgical smock, but you're right. You don't have your shotgun. You don't have your camera. But as you turn to ask that question, you hear a ch, and then a ch.
What?
You look over, and you realize that the monkey has both of them.
What? The monkey has a shotgun and a camera. Okay, we have reached full on. The monkey has a gun. Okay, that is a thing.
Oh, you know how to work that thing, little man?
I think that's the camera. Yep.
I don't know why I trust a monkey with a shotgun. But I do.
raising it above his head and doing a little.
Oh my god, it's a monkey with a shotgun. And right after you hear the random blast in the air, it says, I trust you. Oh my god, I love this. I absolutely love this.
dance.
Let's get out of here, little guy.
And Bill will walk over to the RV
Oh,
and he'll look one last time at the facility, swarming with agents, all fucked up from any manner of manipulation of the weaves around him. And he will close the door, walk to the front, get in the driver's seat,
leave the friends
buckle in,
behind who may or may not be dead.
turn on the RV, and fucking gun it out of there.
You leave the facility behind, as well as the world of the sleeper. As Bill Morgan drives back to Norfolk, Virginia. Now in the awakened world.
And also with the companion monkey with a phone or camera and a shotgun. I'll be honest, this is probably one of the few times I'm going to say this. I don't think the mage is the most powerful person right now. It's definitely the monkey.
Hulky Crow, welcome to Mage the Ascension.
Sphere Affinity Correspondence. Norfolk Wizard Game.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Norfolk Wizard Game.
Can we acknowledge that they're not saying Norfolk? And that with their accent, it sounds way more accurate to what the place is.
We hope it's given you ample cause to believe and fear what's really out
You gave a monkey a gun, yes.
there. The character of Bill Morgan is performed by the indomitable Hulky Crow. The storyteller was yours truly, Speaker D. If you enjoyed this session, Follow us on YouTube at Brother Alphabusa, or consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Alphabusa. There, you can find sneak peeks at upcoming Ogre Popenang projects, such as Hunter the Parenting,
Ooh.
Half-Life Zero Viscosity, and of course, the Norfolk Wizard game.
Every time he says Norfolk, I'm thinking, wow, what do you hate about the city that much? I've never been there. I have no idea. But I'm thinking it every time. Also, this must have been before they decided to put the Zero Viscosity on hold. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's where we cut it.
Oh, man. Fucking A, speaker.
Oh,
Yes.
God. I hope you liked it.
That was, oh my God, that was fantastic. You fucking devil. And no wonder you do so much fucking writing. Holy shit. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you liked it. Yours is one of my favorites. I
actually love this right now. Just a little bit of the character interaction with the players instead of the characters, just reflecting on it and just having as much fun with it as we are. It's so fun to just hear that sheer love of the game.
worry that it dragged a little too long. We definitely went over the time limit that I
Dragged?
expected, but
If this is considering a drag, what would they consider a fast Oh man, we're going to be having a lot of things hitting us in the face, aren't we?
yeah, we'll figure it out, especially when we see how long the other awakenings are.
That's true.
We could always release it standalone. There's other things. How did you like? We should probably stop recording.
Oh, yes, we should.
I still didn't know they were not recording.
Welcome to Carl's Reviews, the Norfolk Wizard game. One thing that I really fucking enjoy is the personification of grief that clearly Bill Morgan is inhabiting. As the thing starts out, you're not sure.
For the Carl the Deranged segment, they have him as a generic reviewer. I have no idea who this could possibly be a reference to. No idea what this is a reference to.
Sure who is, but then you get to learn him better, like how Bill has shoebox. I love it! And how Bill works in construction, but he can't build a gazebo. A job that makes you want to blow your fucking brains out. Something more I need to talk about, and that's regarding Bill's.
Is this how I sound?
Clearly, you can tell that his friends are only there out of circumstance and not because
I realize this is more like the generic YouTube review as opposed to a generic YouTube reaction. I probably sound dumber.
they enjoy each other. Otherwise, Bill would be horrified when they died. I'm sorry, I had to blow some snot out of my nose. Regarding the RV, though, I have some problems because clearly you can see that the RV is a model 2000 Pontiac. However,
Standard commenter on YouTube.
The interior is clearly a model 2000.
I wonder if they actually got this comment. You know, someone probably actually did that. Oh no.
Well, Desto El Dorado, Rover. What the fuck? In summary, this is a good episode, but it's lacking in some places. I'm gonna give it a rating out of 7 out of 54. Could be better, didn't hate it. And that's it for today from Carl.
Because he's
Oh my god, that part. You know, there's a lot of things I was expecting. The show to be freaking fire. That was one of them. That was awesome. Speaker D killed it. The fact that I'm now summarizing things exactly like Carl the Deranged did, and this is causing me literal physical harm to realize that the joking over the top standard YouTube comments is exactly what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Airier. I've just decided that psychic damage in D&D is a very accurate thing to do, and perfectly describes exactly how I'm feeling right now. I don't like this. Show? Great. Carl the Deranged being accurate? Oh yeah, there's psychic damage involved. I'm just going to go repress everything about this. Just never think about it again and hope in the other 3 awakenings that nothing like this happens. Because, yeah, Carl the Deranged is insane. I wasn't expecting him to go full YouTube Redditor. I know what I said. I stand by it. And now, if you don't mind, I don't have any alcohol on me, so I'm going to remain sober. Lovely. Joking aside, though, this was pretty freaking awesome. And the fact that there's still more coming and there's the first episode of the full gameplay with everyone involved is going to be freaking awesome. I am so excited. This is just a pile of yes for me, and I love every second of it. So if you haven't already, there's a link below to the video. Hit it up, and I'll see you in the next one.